Thank you very much, Mr. President. You know, I think it's fair to say that the last year has been quite an emotional experience for a lot of us. We've lived through a pandemic, an economic crisis, and a significant crisis of racial justice. We watched painfully the video, and then another video, and another video of Black neighbors getting killed by police. In some cases, while other officers sworn to protect and serve the communities stood by and did nothing. And as I said on Tuesday, when we were debating Senate Bill 5066, I think that many of us, certainly I, came to understand that I had participated in that system by failing to use my voice to stand up and demand accountability from our public servants to uphold the high ethical standards that we expect of them. Mr. President, during the course of the debate on the amendments this evening, there were a number of our colleagues who made remarks about how things had been going well for years and why did we need to change the system. Things have not been going well for years. And I think one of the shocking and disappointing things that we have been forced to face over the last few months is that we have not heard the cries of our neighbors, particularly our Black neighbors, about how they have felt treated by the police. Certainly it's not every officer. I'm sure the vast majority of officers have great intentions and come to work, putting their lives on the line to keep their communities safe. But we know, Mr. President, that we have constructed and then tolerated a system that has led to people regularly being killed without any due process. Let that sink in, Mr. President. You know, folks in this chamber know that for my whole career, and certainly for the last 3 years since I've been chairing the Law and Justice Committee, one of my passions has been about abolishing the death penalty and removing that from our statutes. Mr. President, I continue to think that that would be an important change for us. But as I have reflected on these issues, I have to say I feel a pang of conscience that I have fought harder for the idea that people who have gotten years and years of due process and multiple trips to the Supreme Court and lawyers taking care of them have had more scrutiny and more attention than Manny Ellis or other people whose lives have been taken away without any process. Mr. President, it is time that we turn the page, that we start to remake a system that can do justice for everyone in our society, that can make all members of our community feel like they are protected, and that when there is mistreatment, when there is misconduct, that there will be state accountability for that misconduct and for that mistreatment. I don't need to talk more about the bill because we've been over it page by page. I appreciate the robust debate and the thoughtful amendments suggested by my colleagues. Mr. President, this is an important accountability measure that will help to animate all of the other bills in this area that we're going to be debating over the course of this session. It's an important step forward toward rebuilding trust for our entire community, that the police officers are their guardians, there to protect and serve them. I urge your support. Thank you.